end of 2025. I mean, it really had somewhere to be. Like, it's gone. I mean, actually, it was in your pockets it was in your pockets most of the last 12 months. If you were like most people and you just couldn't resist so many different sneakers releasing this year. Like, some are calling it the best year. Now, maybe overall encompassing for sneaker culture and history, a lot would argue not the best year, because there are certainly some years that can rival 2025. But as we all know, a lot of individuals were not in positions to be able to buy as many shoes as they were this year. We know the reasons why. One, you were a child. You were not making income to be able to afford them. Your parents certainly were not buying them. They were trying to keep the roof over your head and food on the table. That is understandable. Or you just didn't really have your money in a place to allow you to do it responsibly. If you were someone who waited until 2025 because when these pairs were releasing over the years, your bag just wasn't there, you were really trying to establish yourself, okay? You were on, it was a tight budget. It was tight. We've all been there. It was tight. Now you have some breathing room. And maybe you're doing it in the most responsible way possible. I mean, like, you're investing for your retirement. You have savings in place. So when it's time for that sneaker release, it's nothing. You're probably racking up credit card points, paying off the balance in full every single billing cycle. And you know what? If you're doing all of that, please continue to do it. Continue to enjoy all the pairs that you enjoy. Now, some of us, we've been in that position and we still felt kind of this pull to not chase everything we like just because we like it. We realized we didn't have to want it just because we like it. Now, my goals for 2025. Did I hit them? I would have come so close. So close, okay? So close. It is my fault. It's not my fault. Because who am I to block a blessing? Or many of them. So I am so grateful for every single pair, graciously gifted, based on the relationships. And again, just the fact that it really is bigger than shoes. It just really has to do with people and the people you are connected with, and the fact that you're just you're in alignment and it is a great thing. Did it derail my goal? A little bit. Let's get into it. So, start of 2024. This is really when this kicked off, okay? I was just ready for a change. So, I started the year 2024 with 262 pairs. I was not happy with that number. Fast forward to the end of the year of 2024, I had gotten rid of 98 pairs of sneakers. Whether it was selling off pairs, literally giving pairs away, could have been to family, friends, donating them, a number of ways. A lot of them actually were on my Instagram stories at the time at talkstywith.tj. Some were even, hey, you just pay for the shipping and it's yours. I did that this year too in 2025. So where do the numbers stack up this year? How do they stack up? So
2,000 years later.
Started the year 164 at 164 pairs. I got rid of 40 pairs.
Wow.
Do we see, first off, the goal was actually ultimately, I thought it would have been awesome to get down to 125 pairs, 125 pairs total. I'm also including running shoes in those too, so just be mindful that plays a part. I would have actually gone under. I would have been one under that goal. I would have hit 124 pairs. And then I had a goal of buying no more than 6. I said, hey, I don't want to go over 6 purchases myself with my own money. 6 purchases. Didn't want to go over that. Check that box. I succeeded in not going over 6. The 4 pairs, that's right, only 4 that I purchased this year. Nike P6000 metallic silver colorway, the A1 pink aura, the A1 OG pearl, and the A6 gel 1130. So when you think about it, quite frankly, that's like the most lackluster year to so many individuals that are within sneakers, that are really dedicated and passionate about it, especially if 2025 moved you in a special way. Now, will I even get credit for the fact that this was the year in which like so many people were pulled to just follow and chase the hype and all of that, even in relation to my favorite women's basketball player ever, Asia Wilson. She had her signature shoe. Do you know the dedication and the discipline to hold to a goal? Do you know how proud I am of I don't need you to be proud of me. I'm proud of me. Because this was the year in which I was tested. It could have all been derailed just based on Asia. It could have all been derailed.
An explosion is an understatement.
But instead it was not. So those were the 4 pairs I purchased. I would have gone right over that goal of 125. I would have been at 128. Would have. And then from friends, collaborations, and again, just relationships you develop in the industry, and grateful for them. Like I said, my almost birthday twin. Almost. We're 1 day apart. We're 1 day apart. Almost birthday twins. New Balance showing love. I was able to have, a number of blessings provided. Listen, B-Day gifts. I'm filming this prior to Christmas, so these are the counts that I'm giving you prior to Christmas. I don't think I'm going to get any more shoes gifted, but I just feel like individuals know, right? Loved ones know when you love sneakers, and even when you've chosen to pull back, they kind of take that as an opportunity. They're like, hey, I can provide this because I know she may want it, but she's like, hey, because I may not wear it a whole lot, she's probably not going to buy it for herself. And so again, you don't want to block blessings. And even in receiving some pairs this year free, if you guys recall the Air Jordan 3 and then the Jordan 1 Low SE, the Valentine's Day pairs, I actually gifted both of those women's pairs. Those were giveaways to subscribers and followers, both here on YouTube and on Instagram. So I really do believe, and just pay it forward. It is paid forward so much to me. Like it is, the way individuals show up, their support, their encouragement, and, just an appreciation. When you put yourself out there in terms of creating, you have no idea what the outcome will be, what the feedback will be. So I am, I say all that to say I'm at 150 pairs. I have a ways to go. To hit even the 125 goal, but then ultimately the 100 goal, that number, I'm trying to do better on time. That number is stuck in my mind. Quite a few of you have already said, hey, I've gotten down to 75. I'm not there yet. I'm a work in progress, okay? I'm not there yet, but I got close to the goal, and then the overflow. But I'm not mad about the overflow. I'm not. Hopefully you guys were able to catch up on the recent videos. Listen, the New Balance Absorb 2010 Joe Freshgoods Bag Lady, that full video is up, sharing my thoughts on not only basic fits, but really getting in your bag with your style, and the way in which Joe himself has continued to be in his bag in the community and just within sneakers. So please be sure to check that out. And just in terms of goals in general, listen, 2025, when I look back, the things that I was able to accomplish, some weren't even on my bingo card, right? Like being featured on, NBA on ESPN wasn't, ESPN, that wasn't on my bingo card at all, but that happened, and it's truly like once in a lifetime thing that felt so amazing. So many other things have also transpired, creatively. I had financial goals, right? Those aren't disclosed in detail because I think there are a number of things you should keep to yourself and off the internet. But, I'm fine to share percentages, and being able to decrease my debt. The only debt I have is my vehicle. Being able to decrease that, investments going up, even though this country is embarrassing. Investments up, net worth blew. I had a goal. I was able to surpass that goal in just, in ways I didn't expect. And I'm really, really grateful for that, especially in just times right now. The blessings that you have in any stability, needs being met, wants accessible, being able to be there for others. Just don't ever take those things for granted. And, continue to remember that we are fortunate to be in a position, again, to enjoy the little things that we love. So many people went through so many hardships in 2025. I don't see that slowing down in 2026. I don't. So I'm going to continue to practice gratitude. Try to have a game plan for 2026. I don't fully know the game plan yet. We will talk about that when the new year arrives. But please share your thoughts. Did you have a goal in terms of sneakers? Did you want to stick to, a limit in terms of buying? Did that get derailed by so many grails releasing? Having a retro in 2025? Did you hold firm? Did you stand on business? If you didn't, happens to the best of us. But just share. I promise you'll have other people that relate to you in the comment section. That's what this is about. It is about relating to one another, and hopefully you have been able to relate to a lot of my journey and, just the different changes in consumerism, but still having a love and passion for sneakers. So thank you so much. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.